Hey, buenos dias, good morning, hello, my friends. All right, the paradox of acceptance. Yeah, this is one that I've been thinking about. I wrote about this yesterday, just blogging, and probably put it out in my newsletter. Because it came up on the in the course, How to Live a Grateful Life in a Fucked Up World. Because acceptance is one of the stages on the way to gratitude. That without accepting reality the way it is and the way it isn't, you have no shot at experiencing gratitude. And there is a paradox inherent in um, acceptance, because to say you accept something is not the same as saying it's acceptable, and that's a paradox. And the thing about paradox is it's a function of language, and we don't normally see that. Uh, the degree to which, or the purpose of language, is to, in some way, throw a net over an aspect of life so that we can catch it, distinguish it, use it. But it's not life. The map is not the territory. Language is not the same thing as life. So there's life to be experienced, and then there's what we say about it. And those are map territory, not same, just not the same. And maps are very useful. It's not that maps are not useful. It's just that maps aren't the same thing. And we meditate so that we can experience the territory, life. We can experience life without the overlay of a map. We can actually just be there, be present to life. And meditation is the practice of that. And I've been meditating on the difference between acceptable and accepting, because those are different. You can definitely want for something else while accepting it is the way it is, and then saying, I'm going to have this be otherwise. And talking about it in language doesn't capture it. I could point to it, which is what I was writing about. It's directional, but it's worth sitting with and exploring what are those different spaces. So I don't know how this meditation is going to go, but that's what I wanted to do, is just bring it to the cushion and sort of play with the difference between those things. So let's see what opens up. Okay, that's enough talk. When you're ready, you can close the eyes, settle into the body, and be here in the body. Just get connected here. Notice all the connecting points with the ground, the seat, your back, wherever you're touching. Those sensations, that's the territory. That's what's happening right now. Your feet feel like this on the floor. My ass feels like this in the seat. You may become aware of other parts of the body. My neck feels like this. My knee, my shoulder. Some non-judgmental, just awareness through the body. Bringing awareness to the breath, anchoring the mind around the breath, just noticing all the sensations of air moving in and out. When the mind wanders, you just come back to the breath without judgment, noticing the mind wandering is the meditation. And just noticing yourself sitting in this moment and accepting yourself exactly as you are and exactly as you're not, and just sitting and accepting yourself here right now. This is what I feel like sitting in the chair right now, actively cultivating the experience of acceptance for yourself. Settling into accepting yourself right now. Noticing how that feels in the body, any sensations. And for a moment, imagining, picturing, bringing to mind a situation in your life where there's an injustice, some situation that you find unacceptable. The mistreatment of another person, mistreatment of yourself. You might notice what it feels like to encounter this from acceptance already. What is it like for you when you accept life as it is to come across an area where there's an injustice? Can you approach the unacceptable from acceptance? Interesting to note what shows up when you approach the unacceptable from a space of acceptance, noting any changes in your thinking, any changes in your experience. Hmm. If you want to sprinkle on some gratitude, you could begin to look to see, is there anything to appreciate about this moment? And if you find anything to appreciate about this moment, about this inquiry, just notice if you can appreciate that as a gift. If you can get to appreciation, gratitude should be right around the corner. That even the unacceptable provides an opportunity for gratitude. Just tuning into how the body feels in the middle of this inquiry. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on back. Alrighty. I'd love to hear anything opened up or any questions you got about that. If you're not on my mailing list, you can drop me your email address because I do have some additional thoughts about that. I send out an email a week regarding mindfulness. You're welcome to join that. Yeah, that's what I got for you today. If you need anything, let me know. I'm back tomorrow. Namaste, motherfuckers. Later.